शिवाय परमेश्वराय शशिशेखराय नमः। ॐ भवाय गुणसम्भवाय शिवताण्डवाय नमः। ॐ शिवाय परमेश्वराय चन्द्रशेखराय नमः। ॐ भवाय गुणसम्भवाय शिवताण्डवाय नमः। शिवताण्डवाय नमः। शिवताण्डवाय नमः। Lord Shiva is one among the Trinity gods. The Trinity gods being Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the protector and Shiva is the destroyer of all sins and sorrows. Lord Shiva is worshipped with many names. Nataraja, the cosmic dancer. Rudra, one who destroys all the sins and sorrows. Ardhanarishvara, the androgynous form which includes both Shiva and Shakti, both the male and female form. Mahadeva, Mahesha, the great Lord. So there are so many names with which we worship Lord Shiva. The one who worships Lord Shiva, they are not only spiritual seekers but all people who desire enlightenment, prosperity and auspiciousness in their lives. Welcoming to Shivaratri. Shiva means Lord Shiva and Ratri means night. The night that occurs in the 14th day of the lunar calendar, just before new moon day, is called Shivaratri. There are 12 Shivaratris in a calendar year, but the Mahashivaratri is the one that occurs during the February-March month, that is the Magha Masa of the Hindu calendar. Mahashivaratri means the great auspicious night of Lord Shiva. So the Mahashivaratri is worshipped with great pomp all around India, mainly by the Shaivites. Now, why do we worship during Mahashivaratri, or what is the story that is behind Mahashivaratri? As with other Indian festivals, there are a lot of stories that talk about the origin of Mahashivaratri. There are many stories in the Bhagavata Purana, but there is one popular story that talks about the origin, and I would like to narrate that story today. So the story which talks about the origin is the Samudra Mandana, or the churning of the ocean. Long ago, the Devas, that is the gods, and the Asuras, the demons, they had agreed upon to churn the ocean in order to get the nectar of immortality, which is the Amrita. So they both worked together by placing the Mount Mandara in the middle of the ocean, the great Mount Mandara, and Vasuki, the serpent, as the churning rope. So Mount Mandara was the churning rod and Vasuki was the churning rope. The Devas held on to the tail of the serpent while the Asuras held on to the head of the serpent. They both started churning it to and fro. But after a few days, you know what happened? Poison started emerging out from the ocean. And this poison was no ordinary poison. It was called the Kalakuta or the Halahala. And it was so potent that it forcefully started spreading in all directions. The Devas were unable to stop the poison from spreading, so they immediately rushed to Lord Shiva to help them. Now we all know that Lord Shiva is filled with compassion and benevolence, so he was ready to help his devotees always. He marched towards the ocean, and though the quantity of poison was quite large, with his powers he was able to reduce it to a small amount. He held it onto his palms and started drinking it. As he was drinking it, Goddess Parvati asked Lord Shiva not to swallow it inside, so he held the poison onto his throat, and that is the reason Lord Shiva is shown to have the blue throat, or he is called Neelakanta. The poison was so potent that it left a bluish tinge on his throat, and by partaking the poison, he saved everyone from destruction. So this merciful act of Lord Shiva is celebrated as Mahashivratri, the night in which he drank the poison. Devotees offer their prayers, they fast the entire night, they chant the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, and Rudram Chamakam, and sing lot of songs, hymns in praise of Lord Shiva. It is believed that it is very sacred to also meditate during this period, and one who prays and meditates with utmost devotion and concentration is sure to attain peace, prosperity, and whatever he desires. And it is also believed that all the sins and sorrows are destroyed when prayed really with love and devotion. And there are other stories that are also connected with the origin of Mahashivaratri. One being the unison of Lord Shiva with goddess Parvati. So it is believed that the holy wedding took place on that night. The other story being Lord Shiva is believed to have performed the cosmic dance, the Rudra Tandava, on this night. So these are the other stories that are connected, which I'm not going to elaborate today. And one more thing that I want to talk about is what is the meaning of Shiva? So according to Sanskrit, when we split Shiva, Sha means Shariram, which is body. E means Ishwaram, which is the life-giving energy, and Va means Vayu, which is motion. So Shiva means body which is having life and is in motion. So let us all worship Shiva on this auspicious day of Mahashivaratri and seek his blessings. Even if we don't have the time to say elaborate prayers, let us concentrate and meditate by saying the simple mantra Om Namah Shivaya and seek his blessings and attain peace, prosperity, and the path towards righteousness. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed this story.
जटाटवीगलज्जलप्रवाहपावितस्थले